Alright, I'm back in Cloud Gardens. I suppose, yeah, I just want to get as much of this out of the way as possible, so I'll do that. Now, it started to lead me down this path, so I wonder if this path is like a side path or it's actually like a main path. I don't really know. This is rooftops, so it's a different area. And that's a hanging plant, if I know correctly, so I want to hang it off this corner here. Now, I use a lot of vine in these levels in general, I'd say. Like, there is generally like tons of vine that I use. Like, generally speaking, I just think it's like one of the easier plants to use, so that's why I do it. Interesting. Alright, this I feel like I would do well on the back of that. I didn't know we had such grid items here. Let's see, does this do as well here as I think it would? Right, what else can I throw down? Well, I suppose it won't hurt to have another hanger over here, I guess. That's got that forward lean to it, so... is... I mean, it doesn't look that great in my opinion, like what I'm doing here, but... Well, I'll have to just go with it, because... Well... I ain't got nothing else I can do, really. I feel that's too close to that, so... I wonder, what if I can get some grass on the ground? Like, with that. There we go. Alright, what else can I do? I mean, there's this big bushy stuff, but I don't know if I necessarily want to get that involved here. See, I feel like there's actually quite a lot about, you know, different growth rates here. Like, you know, some plants grow better than others. Like, they all have different values what their seeds give off, so, like, you know, I reckon there is some sort of like strategy to this, but I just don't know it. Well, you know what, let's plant one of these. I also reckon there's quite a bit of freedom of what you can actually do as well, because it's not like, oh yeah, you have to do it exactly this way or you're going to have a bad time. It's like, no, like, you can do it whatever way you want. But there's lots of different stuff you can definitely do, like, it's not restricted to... It doesn't feel like there's, oh yeah, it's only one way to complete a level. There's tons of ways to complete, like, the same level. I'm certain of that, but the problem is just finding those ways, or finding the way that works for you. So, you know, I still have all these left, I still have tons of seeds left, so it's sort of like, you know, it's very generous in that sense, like... See, now this is a thing, like, we're on a split path at this point. Oh, I see, I see. So look, I have two ways I can go. I can either go up here or over this way. So I'm gonna finish off Junkyard first, or at least try to. Right, so I've got a cactus and some bushy stuff. So I guess first off I want to... Okay, I think I know what I want to do. I'm going to get the bushy stuff over here. And over here. And the cactus over here. Now if I can... stack tons of containers over here. Interesting thing about the shipping containers, right? That if you like stack them like this, it actually break the shipping containers, like in real life. Like the solid part of the shipping containers you see along these outside, like this, like exoskeleton sort of thing. That is the strong part. Like you need to stack them directly on top of the other, like skeleton bits, or you know, go through like. You know, it's quite a bad stack, but I think maybe it would be alright, like, I mean, a lot of it is on there, but ideally you want it lined up, like, exactly, sort of thing. Like, you can't have, you can't be having the shipping containers, like too misaligned, or like, you know, not stacked with each other correctly, or it'll just break the shipping containers. Found that very interesting when I learned that, like... I thought that was a very cool fact. I used to unload some of these at like a previous job I had. Of course, it was a big team of us unloading them, but I was also part of that team, I guess. Like, you had like these big shipments of garden furniture, like outdoor garden furniture, and they're coming like these big shipping containers packed, like literally just packed completely out, like. Full to the brim of just like these boxes and boxes and boxes of garden furniture. We have to like split them down into the pallets. Like each pallet would have like a different thing to go on it. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if I put it like this there, it would actually like proper cut through the containers. If it was like a real life stacking scenario, you'd have to stack it like somewhat like one of these. But the good thing about, what I really like about this game is like, yeah, you have the plants and all that, but like the objects themselves are also like their own like factor in the sense of like making a scene, as it were. Like, you know, they refer to this game as like all levels on this game as scenes, and it's for good reason. Like, you know, you really are creating like a scene, as it were. Like, you could do all kinds of stuff. Like, see, like I'm zooming in here, because I want to place the gnomes. Wait, can I place the gnomes in the chit? If I get the right angle? I really see, like... Oh. See what I mean? Like, you create, like, little scenes like that with the objects, and the plants are, like, a different beast entirely. Well, actually, I've selected that now, so I kind of got to use it. We'll make this container like a big bushy container, you know? The bush! Didn't mean to do that. That's what I mean, I need to zoom in more if I want to do stuff like that. I wonder, will this work? Okay, not exactly how I wanted it to, but... There we go. But yeah, now, like, you can see, like, there, I got some gnomes on the patio enjoying a drink. Oh, I got the shipping container items for creative mode. That's cool. That's a cool thing, like... I mean, it's just big bushy stuff right now, so... It's an interesting scenario. I want this plan primarily. It's about, can I get enough stuff to actually get to that plan? So what do these plant pots do? Okay. Okay. I'm with you, I'm with you. Okay, maybe it didn't go quite the way I wanted it to. That's one thing, after you use like an item, it doesn't have its radius anymore, even if you click undo. That's always worth noting. I'm just literally trying to harvest enough of this stuff to, like, yeah, gain access to this. Which I can... I suppose I'll throw on the outside because it can climb down there as well. So now I can place these back wherever I want. I like how the shovel just stands up like that. I kind of want one of these, but I'm not sure if I can actually place enough stuff. So I don't actually know how much stuff I actually have. So yeah, that's the power of a planter there. It's already given me that to work with. That's interesting. I did not expect to be able to just place a window like that. I mean, it's welcome. Yeah, this can's already been and done. See, because now I'm getting a good amount of plants, but I don't really know how much stuff I actually have left. I'll put some of them there because that won't interfere. See, that's what I mean, I'm out of stuff now. Yep, it's time to restart. I'm in a failure state. See, does this do well on the sort of great? Not as well as I'd want. Alright, so we get where that, like, blooms that out straight away. Perhaps that bush there has something to do with things. I think first is I actually need to go for this bush. I feel like that's going to be the real catalyst here. So I can get that there. Oh, it should just give me a seed. That seed's worth a lot. It's worth its entire bush back, so... Now... Yeah, maybe this was my first mistake here. I need to focus more on this area over here and not these other areas. I find it funny that no makes noises, you know? I mean, that thing's doing fine. Perhaps I need something like this grass here. I mean, yeah, I'm kind of just making a pile of junk right now. But I feel like that's kind of what I got to do in this situation. I need everything to be growing at once. And maybe now I throw out on that fence, but it doesn't really feel like that's the thing to do. Huh. I've got more access to this back area here, but I don't think that's particularly helpful either. Whatever, I'll bite, I'll bite. So what if I throw that there? These are my last 3 objects as well, so I've really got to make them count. Well, I did it. I kind of do want to use the object still because, well, since I know it's the end, it's the end. It's actually quite a nice little place. Minus a pile of junk there, but yeah, we'll call that here the thumbnail, because why not? Right, yeah, okay. I think I might have time for like one more. Oh, I unlocked the windows of the shipping container. It's got the bushy stuff and 2 plants. Question, what happens if I throw a plant on that? Not a lot. What happens if I throw it on that? Oh, that's a seed. Let's restart. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. I guess that might be rain? Like, you can make it rain now? Perhaps that's what it's about? Let's get this bushy stuff over here. The plant over here. Plant over here. And see what this is. Okay. Ah, yeah, and it costs a lot to make it rain, but for good reason by the looks of it, because, yes, it does seem very powerful. I'm gonna restart this level, like... That area back there is awkward. Right, so, what do I want to do? Right, so... I want these plants close enough to each other. They can both experience the rain at once. Maybe you can have that close enough. And that's perfect, really. Like, that's as good as it's going to get. We'll drop the well in the middle. Drop the bucket next to the well. We'll throw this back here so we don't learn our lesson. Gonna put this on the side of the well, and this on the front of the house. Can awkwardly try to ditch this wheelbarrow in this alleyway, but it ain't gonna work, so we're just gonna go with something like this barrel instead. I'm gonna throw another one of these around this side, which is going to help when the third barrel gets stitched in. Now we're going to awkwardly ditch the wheelbarrow in here. Now we have enough for rain again. good thing is, once you buy rain, you can just sort of use it at your leisure. This adds a whole new element to the puzzles, like... It really does. I'm kind of enjoying this scene, and it's going to be the last one for this episode anyway, so... Let's see if we can get like one last bit of rain. Man, it really makes that grass go mental. Although no seeds on the grass, that's interesting. Oh. See, now I'm just messing around. You can probably tell. I mean, the vines seem to be doing something new when I water them, so... Even not at this point, like, they're kind of just as grown out as they get. My guess is that rain doesn't produce seeds, only placing objects does. Which is how they make it balanced. Because otherwise I saw a lot more seeds there, but yeah. I'm always happy to see this water here. But yeah, now I'm going to call it there for this part. That was an interesting episode. I quite had fun with it, like... Seems like there's a couple of ways for me to go at this point, where... The path that it took me on is quite a weird one. Like, I didn't really get too far in this episode, but... Yeah, no, I was really happy and surprised where I could actually find those rain beads that, like, you could just cause rain. That's, like, huge. Like, this game just keeps getting better and better. But anyway, not the point. The point is, like, yeah, I'll probably carry on with this whenever, like, you know, I kind of just do things randomly. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you all have a good day.